thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome back! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, bringing Hollywood home on a budget. This is our final review in our Q&A review, finding out how questions fuel our curiosity and our sex drive. My God. Earlier this week, we tackled the tough topic of trivia with the Jeopardy game. However, there's nothing wrong with having an extra trivia guide on hand, especially for pop culture, and most especially for the group darling of pop culture. And while there is no such thing as an official Friends Jeopardy game on the market yet, here the Simpsons have one of their own, why can't Friends? Think about that. If you were going to create a Friends Jeopardy game, this would have some great material to work with. But if you never do, and if there never is a Friends Jeopardy game to find, just know this. You're still in for a crotch-kicking, nut-spitting, fantastic time with this official trivia guide, the one about the #1 sitcom, Friends! I'm so excited about this, not just because it's glorious to look at, front and back, but it's also probably one of the simplest Friends books, trivia or otherwise, we've ever profiled. This one being purchased for 25% off $2.49 from 2nd Avenue Thrift Superstore in Union. Published by the New American Library. Written by Lauren Johnson, who is a resident Friendsologist in the New American Library. And a foreword by Gunther, the late James Michael Tyler. I say this is one of the simplest to profile, and you'll see why in a moment. But first, 3 standout highlights away from the questions. First, a full-color photo inset featuring full-color publicity shots and episode stills. They didn't have to include it because there are plenty of black and white stills spread throughout this book, but I'm awfully glad they did, especially with this. The wedding of my ship, the christening, if you will, of the SS Mondler. Mr. and Mrs. Chandler Bing, Chandler and Monica, forever my favorite Friends ship. Notice the space and the emphasis on Friends ship. It is so lovely. However, sidebar for just a moment to take issue with something related to this. Hey, Phoebe, do you remember the one where Rachel and Phoebe enlist Emma in a Most Beautiful Babies pageant to win $1,000, and Phoebe said that some of the hottest babies in the tri-state area were in that room where the judging took place, or at least the auditions? Yeah, Phoebe, I kind of question that. I kind of question the notion of you calling any baby hot, unless you're taking their temperature. You would know that all too well. And if you do it again...
Give me a call at 1-888-STEVE-07. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you might want to talk with Steve Wilkos about that. Or the FBI. But I know you would never go that far, would you, Phoebe? You don't want to end up like your dad. In any event, we'll move on to bonus feature 2 of 3 for this video. Beyond the extra aliases that our Central Perk has used throughout their 10 years, we got some star sightings from Robin Williams, rest in peace, Michael Vartan, Tate Donovan, Charlton Heston, to Bob Balaban, Elle Macpherson, Ralph Lauren, Reese Witherspoon, and probably my favorite guest star of all, and my favorite Friends episode of all, Soleil Moon Frye. I call her K.O. Katie from the one with the girl who hits Joey. She's the girl who hits Joey. His new girlfriend. If you watched, you knew. I highlight Soleil Moon Frye, even if her photo's not in here, because I hold her in equally high regard to Courtney Cox. I want to marry them both, although polygamy is a crime. As many of you know, although I have equal love for almost all these Friends, I do like Ross, but not really my fave. Really, bottom 6 of the 6. It is Monica. It is Courtney Cox, who was and is the love of my life. Come on, that's mandatory. I gotta say that here, and I damn well mean it. There's no question in my mind that Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, David Schwimmer, Lisa Kudrow, and yes, Jennifer Aniston were all primed for these roles. And they had some pretty wicked guest stars. Anyway, bonus feature 3, what's in a name? These are some of the aliases and snarky nicknames that the Central Perkers exchanged throughout their lifetime, including the birth of Chandler. Thanks, Ross. Anyway, this is probably the most simple structure you'll ever have in a Friends book, Q&A based or otherwise. It's divided into 3 parts. Part 1, the questions, from seasons 1 through a good chunk of season 9, more than halfway through. Many of them open-ended, many of them multiple choice, and special blurbs in these spaces here. Many of them fill in the blank, with black and white stills. Part 2, all the answers to those questions. And finally, an episode guide from seasons 1 through 9. This was on the eve of the 10th and final season, aired in spring 2004. And that's the Friendsologist right there who put it all together, Lauren Johnson. This retailed in the States for $13.95 in the US, $21 in Canada. It's an official TV tie-in, as you can tell through the Warner Brothers logo, their official sealed. By the way, I actually saw an unofficial Friends guide at Red, White, and Blue Thrift Store. I was tempted to buy it because the illustrations are so on point, they're almost realistic. But we still have to keep things official and professional. This is the best Friends trivia guide out there. I know, said the love of my life, Monica. Is it the best? Well, we do have a lot of Friends trivia games around here, including the Trivial Pursuit game, which you'll see soon. So, this may not be the best, but I'll tell you what. As far as Friends trivia books go, it certainly is the one that's yet to see any competition. 5 out of 5 claps. If you got any questions about this or any other review we've done this week, I'll be there for you in the comment section. Otherwise, with no further questions, thank you all. Now get out and enjoy the weekend ahead. Make it the one to remember. I miss you, Maddie. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the thrift side.